Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of the Deity Twins Invade Canada, or something, with Marbozir.
Hey everyone!
So yeah, here we are in part 2, we're figuring out where we want to plant our cities down.
Yep, and I'm about to pick my Pantheon, which is...
Right, so what are you going to grab?
Probably +1 food from camps. That will give me +3 food in my capital alone.
Right,
And,
because you've got 3 deer apparently.
And another +1 food in my other cities, possibly. +2 food in my second city. If I settle the location that I'm thinking about. I still need 4 more turns for my first settler. I'm a little bit torn about my second city because there's a really good location to the north between me and Madrid. If I don't settle it now, Spain almost definitely will. Because it's just so good.
Yeah, I'm really worried that maybe I'm going to lose my dream my dream spot over here to Morocco. To the point where, like, I'm willing to declare war to block something if need be.
But on the other hand, I don't want anyone to steal the natural wonder, since that's 6 faith and 2 happiness, that's definitely worth it. And it's going to make a super defensive city that's going to be, like, borderline impossible to take. 3 mountains on 3 different sides of the city. And it's on a hill. So there's no way anyone will take that.
Right. Dido finally has literature. Pakal wants a friendship agreement, and I'm certainly going to say yes to it for now. I mean,
oh yeah, I would definitely
it later on.
You can just not extend it later. And it's not like you're going to attack him in the next 50 turns. That's unlikely.
Oh my god. No, definitely not. Carthage is really stuck in the far northwest. I thought the Iroquois were like stuck in Alaska, but Carthage is even further north from them. Very surprising.
So is that why they are doing so badly in Tex?
Maybe.
Do they have a really bad city location? I didn't make contact with them, so I can't see.
They have double wheat, sugar, wine. They've got plains with stuff going on. It's actually it's not bad.
Okay.
They do have a little bit of tundra, maybe, but I'm not sure. Their city size 7, which is slightly better than some of the other AI. Maybe they're having more barbarian problems. Like where I am, there's not going to be much of a barbarian trouble, except maybe from my southwest.
Oh yeah, if they are isolated, that's actually very likely. Barbarians can really mess up the AI sometimes.
Yeah, if they lose a worker, or God forbid, a settler.
Yeah, so I bet that's probably it. I mean, I had some barbarian problems in our first game, where I played Morocco.
Yeah.
They really messed me up at the start there.
Oh, I definitely remember. Well, here Morocco just cleared out a barbarian camp that actually would have been a problem for me. Ooh. Hanging Gardens already.
I actually have 2 barbarian camps very close to me, but I'm not getting any barbarians from there, which surprises me slightly. I totally expected some barbarians to come my way by now, but nope. And it's not like anyone else killed them, because one of the camps is to the south.
Alright, I have 1 source of horses in my capital. Alright. And how much is it? It's only 2, which is not great. I definitely want to build some more Cossacks later on.
But that's 4 for you. Because of your unique ability.
They are doubled. That's true. What else is there?
But yeah, it would be nice getting more for sure.
Well, if I take out Palenque, then I can get the horses from there. I think the mines are about to lose a caravan they're sending my way. There's some barbarians. Oh, no, maybe not. They're okay.
So I'm going to get my second settler out ASAP and see if I can settle a good city towards Spain. It will be slightly risky, but it's a good enough location that I'm going to take that risk. And it's always possible that they will settle in a different direction, not necessarily towards me.
Hopefully. There's definitely stuff to the north of them. They've got room to expand in a few different ways. Yeah. There might be plenty of fish in the bay to their west, or the ocean to the east.
They did settle a second city somewhere to the north. Since I can't see their second city, but I know they have it. Since I can see it on the trade screen.
Right. They're just gonna come and pillage that farm. Oh, barbarians are so rude.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that with natural wonders that give you happiness, you don't actually have to work that wonder.
Yeah, see, there's something like that was occurring to me. Like, with Mount Kailash, I was like, there's something weird and funky about the way it works.
Yeah.
As long as it's within your borders. Like, you get one for discovering it, obviously, but yeah, if it's in your borders, then you just get +2 happiness for free.
Yeah.
Boom.
I'm getting my happiness, even though I'm not working it. I might work it and just keep my city at 1 population for now, just to get a religion. Since obviously the city won't grow if I work a tile with no food when city is at 1 population.
Yeah, funny how that works out.
But it might be worth it just to make sure I'll get a religion. On the other hand, with Spain so close to me, they will probably do their stupid Great Prophet spam. Since Spain is one of these AIs that really love their religion. From my experience, anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense that they would have a pretty high religion bias. I certainly remember them from Civ 4, where if you had an opposing religion, they were your worst enemy for life.
Yeah.
Like, didn't matter what else happened, Isabella was coming out to kill you.
Yeah.
Alright, time to go settle my city.
Even if she does settle towards me though, I have a pretty decent location to the south. I can get salt, I can get wheat, horses. So that's a possibility.
Well, salt is never bad.
Yeah,
like,
it wouldn't
I think
be,
it's the best one.
It wouldn't be the greatest city of all times. There are just not a lot of resources down there, but it would be okay-ish. Good enough to settle, at least. I might still want to settle it, I don't know. Might be worth it just for the salt. And for the horses. That's the only source of horses that I can get other than the horses near Bucharest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not very good. And you need horses. You've got a unique unit that uses them, right?
Yep, that's my unique unit. I'll have to get some soon if I want to take advantage of them at all. I'll just have to decide whether I want to attack Spain or not, because if not, I'll probably just go for education before I start thinking about any wars. And ignore my unique units.
Right.
Doesn't make a lot of sense to go all the way west to attack Pakal. He's a little bit too far away. Spain is the only real target that I have.
Yeah, you'd waste too much turn. Oh, we're getting a reload.
Yep.
This early, too. That's going to be the one thing with playing on epic speed.
And
be a little bit more reloads.
The annoying part about no horses or no pastures in general is that I can't take advantage of the +1 production from pastures. I don't have a single pasture in range of my capital. Just none.
No sheep, no cows.
No, nothing. Just not a single one. Not great. I see a sheep and cow like close to Ivy. All the way west. That's the closest cattle that I can see.
Wow.
And
yeah, there's a fair
sheep.
amount of cows here. And sheep, I suppose I could settle.
There's one sheep to the northeast. Well, I am getting my second settler, so we'll see. I can keep my units around there just to discourage them from settling it. They already have swordsmen though, so that worries me slightly.
Time for a little bit more gold, a little bit happiness.
They can be quite aggressive sometimes. Spain, that is.
The AI or the... Oh, Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Actually haven't seen Spain in that many games, I feel like, or at least not that close. I played 1 or 2 where she became very irrelevant because she started off next to some, you know, some monster.
Yeah. They have quite a few units over there. I'm not quite sure what they are planning to do. I see 5 units very close to my border already.
No, there's a lot of... If I had, like, all the time in the world to place my cities exactly where I wanted them, there's a lot of different combinations I could go. But since I can't guarantee that I'll actually get all the spots, I think I'm just going to take, like, the super greedy city location that's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah. You could get a...
So, St. Petersburg.
You could get a pretty good city with observatory, like to the northeast-ish.
Yes, and that's a potential spot... because that would access the spices, and there might be some other goods there that I haven't revealed, so... I'm going to start with the granary right away here with the double wheat, and then probably go into library. Oops.
Oh, Spain desires my land, okay. I think I'll need to watch my back in that case.
Didn't take them long.
They aren't even that close to me. And I didn't settle aggressively yet. If I settle aggressively towards them, they will almost definitely attack me at some point. When they already desire my land.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need to be careful. I mean, I would be able to defend myself just fine, but it would slow me down. I don't like super early wars. Unless I'm sure that I can take something.
Right, because they do slow you down so much and everything else.
Mm-hmm. And I tend to not go for any military technologies early on other than construction. Or composite bombing. Since you need that for Colosseums anyway. Oh, our Skype connection dropped again. We should be back.
And I think we're gonna have to switch to...
We're back.
Hello. I think we're gonna have to switch off of Skype for the next videos.
Yeah.
We'll try to speak a raid call or something like that. Just not behaving tonight.
Yeah, that's second time in 2 videos.
Oh!
Isabella declared war on me already. Well, that was aggressive. That was very aggressive, actually.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
I might need to get more units. Yep, I'm definitely going to need more units. My army consists of 1 archer and 1 warrior at the moment. Fortunately, they didn't actually kill anything, so that's good. But my defenses are not exactly amazing. I will chop a forest
so aggro.
to get something, and I can buy another archer in a few turns. But that was very aggro. This is turn 76. I didn't settle aggressively towards them. This was more aggressive than usual, for sure.
It was a very spiteful kind of attack.
They are actually bringing a catapult to Alicante.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's happening. Well, I'm going to grab the wheel.
It is hard to take... It is hard to take a city this early in the game. Just because cities are still kind of tough, but with the catapult...
Oh yeah.
I don't know, it's pretty impressive.
Fortunately, it's a pretty good defensive location, so I might be okay. I will get 2 more archers in just a moment. So I think I will be fine, but we'll find out in a few turns. I am chopping a forest to rush an archer, and I'll get 200 gold to buy one. Wait, no, I need 270. Right, I forgot this is epic, not standard. So units are more expensive. Still, I think I will be okay.
Right, because everything scales up.
I'm mostly worried about that swordsman. They are heading towards me with a swordsman. That's the most dangerous unit that I can see in there.
And you don't have your archers yet? You're saying you're still building them?
Yeah, I will get one archer in 1 or 2 turns. In 1 turn. That thing is, this will slow down my expansion significantly. I might have to settle a city to the south to get the salt. Just to settle a safe city. If I settle a city towards Spain right now, that city probably won't stand for long.
The Mayas are still super positive with me, and Morocco also as well. No contested borders. Got the embassies. Great. Probably have to buy my way to this fur at some point, but right now we're still doing okay.
Oh, I can peace out already. Okay. That was quick then.
Really?
Yep.
That was not a really determined attack. Did you kill a unit or two?
Nope. That was a very strange attack.
You just stalled her.
I'm okay with that.
I don't think I've ever seen the AI like just peace out like that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Oh,
I did see it a few times, but not this early. I mean, not this quickly after the Ukraine war. It usually takes like 5 or 10 turns at least. And this was what, 3 or 4 turns?
Mm-hmm. On Epic.
Yep. But now I probably will settle aggressively towards her since I need to get some units now. I'm expecting another war declaration at some point. So it makes sense to get an army. And that army can protect my 3rd city. I'm a little bit torn about the exact location because I can either settle to the east and get a lot of luxuries, or I can settle to the west and get the pastures.
Right. Oh, yeah. And the pastures are really important for you.
Yeah, but the location to the east, I don't think you can see it, but I can get incense, dyes, and 2 copies of cotton with 1 city. So 3 different unique luxuries with 1 city.
And
which is why I really want to grab that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you might be able to buy horses off someone.
Yeah.
You know, because oftentimes they get kind of clumped. Mm-hmm. And then someone will have like 15 or 20 copies and be willing to sell some. Especially if they're not your neighbor, they don't hate you, they're not afraid of you.
Yep. The only part that sucks is that I won't be able to take advantage of the +1 production from pastures, which is actually really strong, because that gives you 5 production from a pasture later on, if I'm not mistaken, with a stable, that is. So that's really strong, I feel.
Yeah, because +1 from the pasture itself, right? And then +1 from the stable, and +1 from your ability. Mm-hmm. Well, even I'll get that, because I get +1 on horses. Not all pastures, but at least the horses will give me a +1 production as Russia.
Oh yeah, that's right. We get +1 production on iron, horses, and uranium, I think.
I get double those, and
yeah, you get double of every strategic resource, I think, and you get +1 production from every strategic resource, but double only from certain ones.
And that's what I thought. Yeah, strategic resources provide +1 hammers production, and horses, iron, and uranium provide double. So I get double horses, double iron, double uranium. Yeah. I don't get double anything else, but I do get the extra hammers.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Extra hammers are always great.
I prefer the extra hammers to anything else.
Especially when it's like base yield. Since it's not
horses.
Because ultimately it's not +1 hammer, it's going to be worth more due to production modifiers.
That's true. So I do have horses and iron in my capital. Only 2 of each, although they both get doubled. So that is not bad. And there'll be an extra hammers in the capital, which is really good. Doesn't look like St. Petersburg, my 2nd city, will have any strategic resources, at least not at this time.
Yeah.
But that's all right. So otherwise, it's still a really good city.
Alright, I got my 3rd settler. Let's see if I can settle that location now. Their border is expanding, so I need to hurry up. Their archer is actually sitting exactly on the tile that I want to settle. How annoying is that? I need him to move, otherwise I won't be able to settle it.
Well, at least archers are easy to kill. That's a barbarian one, right? Not a Spanish one?
No, that's a Spanish archer, so I need him to move. Oh, he moved. Isabella completed Petra, yeah.
In the famous Canadian desert. Oh, she has some desert tiles.
Yeah,
she has at least one desert hill.
She has some desert next to Madrid.
Okay. I guess St. Petersburg actually has desert. I have floodplains and one desert hill.
Hey, that's potentially Petra for me if I can actually take Madrid.
That's true. Yeah, AI building wonders is not a bad thing.
Yep. Madrid is actually a pretty damn good city when I look at it. They have a lot of stuff next to Madrid. You can see Madrid, right? Because you have embassy with them.
Oh, she got the iron now too? Yeah, so I see the double cotton, double stone, gold, plus the 6 iron, which is really nice.
Yeah.
No, it'll be pretty good. It doesn't have a huge amount of food. It does have the floodplain, so you can farm it, but I don't see any food resources.
Alright, I'm settling aggressively towards Spain. This might end poorly for me, I'll just need to get some defenses. Before the next war. And there will be the next war. But it's just too tempting. I can get cotton, dyes, and incense from one city.
The Mayan are taking a city spot to the south of Moscow that I was thinking about grabbing. Even though that's on the border of the map, it would have definitely been good. Deer, triple truffle, iron, maybe even a sheep, depending on where things get placed. Well, I guess that's okay. I'll just have to steal it. Or something. At least they're not settling in like a really bad location that I don't want.
Oh yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, they might still end up off by 1 tile or something, but ultimately, it'll still be a half-decent spot.
Yeah.
And I still have another city location that's probably pretty good. I'm not sure if any of my natural built cities are going to end up getting a mountain for an observatory. The mountains are sort of ill positioned to actually take advantage of some of the big luxury resource spots, or resource spots in general.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have more iron over there. Okay. Yeah.
I just had both of my luxuries pillaged by barbarians. My units were busy to the north, escorting my settler.
Okay, now I don't know where this Mayan settler is actually going.
I still got one fairly decent city location. But I don't think I'm going to settle it for now. I need to get more workers. I only have 1, but 3 cities. Probably after the library.
Going?
The annoying part of my starting location is that Spain is the only civilization I can get trade routes with for a while. Everyone else is just so far away. Unless I forward settle a city just for the purpose of getting trade routes. Which at this point I'm considering.
Okay, the AI just ruined everything. The Mayans settled exactly between where I would have put my 2 cities. Oh. Now I can't place a city in either one of those locations because the distances are just going to be too close. What the hell? Like, this would have been a great spot here. And then over here. What? Goddamn AI. All right, I need the Mongol power to, like, raise things at twice the speed. Worth it.
Yeah. How many cities do you have right now? I only see Moscow at the moment.
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm building my my 3rd settler though. Let's get our quarries going so we can actually get our faith from our belief. Oh, there's a Parthenon for you.
Yep. So one thing I could do is settle a city fairly close to you to get some trade routes, and then I could get some trade routes with you. Because
that's true.
That will hurt my economy, not being able to get trade routes. Especially once I go to war with Spain, and then I won't be able to do it at all. So I need to start thinking about it now. Otherwise, I'll end up with negative gold. I have one really annoying barbarian camp spawning units. We'll need to take care of it.
God, this city is so annoying. I mean, I guess it does get the cattle over here. And some extra truffles, but...
I could also try to get very friendly with Spain and bank on them not declaring war on me again. Just to use them as a trading partner.
Right. Yeah, and they may not.
Yeah, if I get a lot of trade routes with them, it's possible that they won't. But can't be sure. I didn't expect that first war declaration either. That was very unexpected. But right now they are my only possible trading partner. Or trade routes, I mean.
Well, I mean, you've got city-states, but yeah, the city-states aren't worth as much, and they don't give you beakers.
And beakers is the more important part right now. In the early game, the trade routes can easily double your science output. And that's so good when it happens.
Upgrade you to a composite bowman. All right, we should probably put in a cut here and save the game and maybe look into different audio software.
So thanks for watching, everyone.
See you next time, folks.
See you next time.